All right, good morning. Today is Sunday, July 1st, and it's about 8 a.m. in the morning. Really quick, let's just jump right into it. I think this is 15 weeks out from October 13th, NPC, Utah. A few things I'm going to go over today: weight update, my spreadsheet, MyFitnesspal. I'll show a few things in MyFitnesspal from this week. I'm going to go over my training and my cardio this week, how I'm feeling mentally, some of my motivations for this week, and then some of the things that that's kind of helped me manage the cardio. I've been doing a lot of cardio, which I'll talk about this week as well, and then maybe I'll drop some. Man, you can tell I just woke up. Maybe I'll drop some names as well as boys that are also prepping and competing with me on October 13th, and they're also 15 weeks away. So really quick, let's just jump right into the spreadsheet. I weighed in this morning at 215.4, so that's the same weight as last Sunday. But there are a few factors in that I'm trying to I want to factor and not be discouraged about. So let's jump into my spreadsheet, which will show kind of how I'm balancing that and trying to keep myself in check. All right, so I'm just holding this by hand, so hopefully I keep this as steady as possible. So today's July 1st. As you can see this morning, my weight is 215.4, same as last week. So a few things I want to point out first is that I track week-to-week averages. I want to look at my averages week to week. And that's really where I want to, because, I can weigh myself on any random day and my weight will fluctuate. As you can see, just an example throughout last week. So 215 on Sunday, 217, 217, 216, 215, 215, 216. Then my average was 216.4. So a few things that I want to point out for myself and for those who are curious. So as you can see, now keep in mind, I've been tracking since April 7th. So I've been slowly tracking since April 7th, but I just started doing this and putting the videos out at 19 weeks out at June 3rd, okay? So that was my current weight on Sunday, June 3rd, and then that was my average weight for that week. And you can see my weight fluctuates, throughout the week, and there's different factors involved, the amount of activity that I'm actually able to get, and then also my calorie intake, but those are different factors. But that was my average weight for the week of June 3rd. So the next week, I weighed in on Sunday. So I made progress from Sunday to Sunday. But again, my big focus is making progress on the average week to week, because my weight, as you can see, fluctuates throughout the week. So that ended at 220 that week. The next week, which was last week, 2 weeks ago. So Sunday to Sunday made improvements again. The average for that week, again, I dropped about just under about a pound and a half in that week. And then last week weighed in at 215.4 on Sunday. But my average throughout the week, as you can see, fluctuated throughout the weekend. Average weight was 216.4, which is just over 2 pounds down. So that actually is on target for me, despite weighing in this morning at the same weight as last Sunday. A few things that I've got to keep in mind, though, and hopefully this isn't boring, but last Sunday, as you can see, my goal right now, my attempted goal is about 2,650 calories. So I obviously went over almost 1,000 calories on Sunday. And again, just like Father's Day the week before, I knew that I was going to rebound at some point and have those calories were going to hit me. Maybe not immediately, but they would. So I had a big day last Sunday. And I don't remember exactly what we did last Sunday, but obviously it was a good day. And then Monday, Tuesday, my weight's kind of impacting. And then again on Sunday, again, so if you can see, I still haven't recovered to my weight from Sunday. Again on Wednesday, I had another day over my calorie intake. So the reason why I point that out really quick is, again, I've noticed like on these, if I have like an overfeed day, a refeed day, that it takes my body a few days to recover, 2-3 days before, three to 4 full days before I recover. Like Father's Day, for example, which granted it was almost double my calories, but that took me the entire week to really bounce back from that. And so last Sunday, again, had a big day, 3,500 calories. And then on Wednesday, I'll show you guys here, I got together with my childhood friends on my West Valley 99 boys, Hunter High School, real quick. Anyways, there we had a big barbecue, and so I did my best to kind of manage throughout that day, but I went and enjoyed the food that day. In fact, let me show you really quick what it looks like in MyFitnesspal. So MyFitnesspal, like I just, obviously these aren't the exact things that I ate, but I guesstimate about 12 ounces of teriyaki chicken. I ate about 12 ounces of gumala there, or sweet potatoes. I had about a cup full of mac salad, and I scanned these. Actually, whoever brought the cookies, they had the cookies there, so I scanned those and tracked those. So I ate about 2,000 calories of my day in that one barbecue that day. So just kind of an idea of the reason why I bring that up is because I knew that my weight I was gonna have to kind of pay back that intake for the week. So you can see I actually on some of these days I actually weighed in kind of midday around 214, so I fluctuated a lot. But I tried to make that up. So as you can see, my averages as well, my average workout time has increased. My calorie intake, though, you can see my average calorie intake has not decreased. Now that's actually higher than my goal. My goal is actually to be around this 2,600. But I had my 2 big days through the week, and then yesterday we had a little neighborhood party, and so I went over a little bit there as well. So that's where I'm at. So my goals for this week, I think I'm still going to, because I've made the average improvement, still it's over 2 pounds week to week in weight. I'm going to keep the same targets, which in reality are about 310 to 330 here, and then I'm pretty close on these two here. So, all right. So hopefully that wasn't long and boring, but just wanted to show you how I'm tracking. So, the fact that I'm waking up the same weight as I did last Sunday is a little discouraging for me, I'm not going to lie. But at the same time, I've got to be accountable and, understand that, hey, over calories on last Sunday. I went over calories on Wednesday. I went high calories last night. We had a neighborhood barbecue last night. And so just, those little things add up. I've tried to manage that or balance that by doing the extra workouts through the week, but I've got to manage that how it is. The upside that I take from it is that my average weight week over week has continued to improve. In fact, average weight week to week in the last week is just over 2 pounds, which is a little bit above my goal. I'd like to average about 1.5 pounds, but I'll take what I can get. Eating as much as I am, I'll take what I can get. So really quick, training. This week felt great. Let me show you a quick clip of squats yesterday.
Come on, Phil. You got it. Let's go. Down and up. Let's go. Press. Up.
All right, so there, felt comfortable. I actually slept in yesterday on Saturday morning. Left my dude Kuli hanging. Sorry, man. Told him I was going to meet him at 5 a.m. out in Riverton, and I didn't. I woke up at about 6:10. But I got in the gym yesterday, squatted. There's a 495. It's super close. I'm kind of iffy on it, but I mean, the fact that I'm down 15 pounds, and that I didn't break my back and my legs and my hips, is a good sign for me. Hang on one second. All right, sorry, I had to step away really quick. So so there's my squat video. feeling really good. I actually, because of time during the week, I don't do a lot of heavy lifts, and especially with squats and deadlifts, because those normally take a lot of time for me because I've got to rest a ton. I ain't young anymore. So, anyways, with training my stack, right? I take a pre-workout from Walmart and ibuprofen, because I'm old, and this thing for recovery. And I got this from Stony Fonua at Stoneworks53, or sorry, at Stony53 on IG. This thing right here, like, I use this on my shoulders, my back, my legs, my calves, my glutes, my hips, everything. I use that thing every morning, every night. And it's been huge for my recovery. And so you can see there in my squat, despite not hitting it as frequently as far as like heavy lifts and stuff like that, this really has helped me with my recovery. So the training's been coming along well. What's up, buddy? So training's been coming along well. And again, once as I start shedding more and more fat, I will start to focus more on specific areas. But I'm feeling good. So cardio. If you follow my spreadsheet, I do a ton of cardio. Well, a ton for me. I do about 60 to 70 minutes of cardio a day. And so why have I done that? So in the past, I have in the past done a lot of cardio for prep when I've crashed. Meaning I had, within 8 to 12 weeks, I've taken my fat self from 230 all the way down to under 200 pounds. And I've done that before. And it is miserable because my calories were low and my output was super, super, super high. But other than that, like 1 or 2 shows that I've done within that approach, for the most part, I've really tried, I don't know why necessarily, but I've prided myself on like, oh no, I don't have to do cardio. So, I'd only do, I don't know, 2 or 3 sessions at 30, maybe 40 minutes a week of cardio. And, again, I felt really cool because I didn't have to do much cardio because I don't know why. But the other side of that is that I really had to control my calories down. So right now, again, my average calorie intake is, my goal is like 2,600, but with the big days that I've been having, my average calorie intake the past few weeks has been about 2,800, 2,850. Which is great for me. That's so much higher than I've been in the past. In the past, I've been, at this body weight, 2,300 or less, closer to 22,000. The last show I did, I was down to 1,800 calories by the time I hit the stage, which mother effing killed me. But one thing I hate more than cardio, I don't like cardio. I hate it, which is actually part of the reason why I'm trying to do it, is because I'm trying to, build myself mentally, increase my strength mentally. But one thing I hate more than cardio is having to eat less food. I hate having to eat less food. So I have found a good balance. Like, though I do 30 minutes on the elliptical when I get there in the morning. I do 30 minutes on the bike, and I'm busting balls. I'm sweating. I got swass up everywhere. I'm gonna grease the hell out of that place, and I'm sure everybody's disgusted by it. But I got to get that work. They ain't gonna come lose these pounds for me. So I get a solid hour on the elliptical on the bike, and I'm pushing. Then I go for another 10 minutes, like a straight douchebag in the middle of the gym, and I hit the heavy bag. And in that first hour and 10 minutes, I've been averaging between 700 to 800 calories burned in that day. And what I'm really trying to push for is 1,500 calories is really what I'd like to get. But this week I kind of average between 13 to 1,500. But what I found is that despite doing all that cardio, because I hit 2 hours and 5 minutes has been my workout time, I feel great because I can train all day. Despite hating cardio, I can do it. Like I approach that like, let's go. Me and you, let's go. So that's what grinds me. Like I really enjoy that. Weight training, I could do that all day. I love it, right? The nutrition part of it, or the diet, the restricting my calories part, that sucks balls, and I hate it. That messes with me more mentally than anything. So I found that though I'm increasing my output with my with my cardio, because I'm trying to hit a certain number of calories burned every day, and I'm still hitting the weights, that mentally I feel better because I still am eating enough food for me, right? Whereas again, in the past, I was like, no, I don't do cardio. Like I just lift weights and stuff. But mentally I'd be jacked up because I'm like, damn, I'm hungry as a mother. Like I'm really craving this or I'm craving that. It's more the cravings, right? So this time around, with more cardio, and also more calories and still making progress week to week, has been like, for me, is been a big difference. And again, we're still 15 weeks away, still a long time away. There will be a point where if I'm gonna get where I need to get, there's gonna be a point where it's gonna suck all the way around. But right now, as far out as I am, and as the weight that I'm at, I feel great. And so people get questions about the cardio time and the amount of time. And I know that's a lot of time to dedicate in the morning. I hit the gym around 5 in the morning, and I get a solid 2 hours, if not 2 hours, 5 minutes or so. That's a lot of time, but that's time that I've committed in the morning, and then I go to work, and then I got my family time and things like that. So anyways, just wanted to touch on those things as far as training and why I'm doing so much cardio. Motivations this week. Again, I'll bring this, I'm like a broken record. My kids. So especially, this week I spotlight my oldest daughter. My oldest daughter, Gabriella. Like this girl, when she was younger, she was super, super sweet, she's still sweet, but she was super sensitive and impressionable. And, my wife and I, we were really worried that she would get bullied at some point, by kids at school and stuff. And so I'd be really tough on her, and I would really drive into her, like, confidence, and reassure her that she can do anything, and reassure her that through hard work she can earn anything, right? So anyways, on any given day, you can catch my daughter out there with my kids play club soccer, and you can catch her out there doing her own drills. She'll set up her timer, she does her own drills on her own time. She's just an organized and very structured personality. Her room is always spotless. Her homework is always done. Her reading, she reads. I don't ever have to ask her to do anything. She just wants to do good for herself. And so I see her training out there, and it really does inspire me. And it also influences her siblings to get out there as well. My second daughter, I really got to get on her. But anyways, so that's what my big motivation this week is. Yesterday, Saturday, I got home from the gym, and, it was a nice day outside, and they had a cousin sleep over, and sure enough, they got out there and with their cousin as well, and they're doing their foot drills and touches and all that stuff for soccer. And anyways, I just love that. Let's see. 99 boys, I don't know if I showed a picture or not, but I don't know. Again, I'm not cutting this video. Like, I'm going to piece all these things together, these clips, and post them. Things that so again, I'm doing a lot of cardio every day. So, things that have kind of helped me get through my cardio this week. One, Whiplash, that movie Whiplash. In fact, that movie's, it's intense. It's hectic. It almost made me feel guilty watch it. Or if you've watched it, maybe you understand, but it's almost made me feel guilty about being a hard ass that I am with my kids. But dude, the movie's a trip. It's great. J. Cole's Motivate, that song kind of got me going this week, and so I'm really liking that one. So if you haven't heard that, check it out. Motivate, MOTIV8, by J. Cole. The other one of that is Scorpion, Drake's new album that just came out. And then I like the whole album. I've heard kind of mixed reviews, but I like the whole album. But Emotionless, man, listen to that one, and kind of to what happens in society today, and as far as status and trying to appear with a certain status and things like that. I love the lyrics to that song. And the last one, really quick, yesterday with my kids, we went out to check. So we went out to check Incredibles, and I loved it. Loved it. In fact, we loved it so much that we came home and watched the original Incredibles. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Highly recommend it. Family movie, but it was just an entertaining movie, I think. for adults. One thing I wanted to point out, so kind of my food feature for this week, and this is just to wrap it up, is that I knew we were going to go to the movie. So check out my MyFitnessPal to see my diary for yesterday, my food diary for yesterday. But I knew we were going to the movie. I want to be able to control as much as I can, you know, and I can't do it all the time. But as far as my food intake, because I'm tracking calories and things like that, and macronutrients too, that packaged things really work well for me. So yesterday to the movie, because we snuck things in dishonestly, like we always do. Judge me, I don't care, but I'm sure 90% of y'all do the same thing. But we snuck in goodies yesterday from home. So I took for myself to be able to enjoy the movie. We always have these, like I mentioned last week. And so one of these, one of these, and then one of these. See if I have a list on what that calorie intake is for that yesterday. Let's see. Oh, it's going slow. It's going slow. Going slow. Yesterday. So that was my snack yesterday. And these four things right here together. Again, I just barcode scanned those all in. Total of 490 calories. 66 grams of carbs, 23 grams of fat, 7 grams of protein, and 1 gram of fiber. That was just for that yesterday. And so, anyways, that's why I love being on a flexible diet. I can manage it. I've got to manage those numbers like finances. And so that allows me to eat and enjoy you know, time with the family and food and stuff like that. So today is Fast Sunday. So haven't eaten today, but I'm gonna eat tonight with my ward. They do a break the fast kind of potluck get together. So I'm gonna enjoy that this afternoon as well. So anyways, appreciate you watching and following along. I didn't list their names this time, but I will next time for sure. Everybody's name, everybody that's competing with me or prepping right now, everyone's name is coming out next week. So make sure to check in the next week's video. You can check my spreadsheet, my MyFitnesspal name, IG, Facebook, Twitter as well. I know I'm not on that very much. In the caption below. Thanks for watching, and till next time.